In the previous video, we managed to get this sword into Blender. Unfortunately, this particular sword, I don't have the ability to select an individual part of the sword, and I'm not skilled enough in Blender to be able to show you how to um, rip apart this sword into segments. And I fiddled around for a second trying to figure it out, but I just couldn't see anything right off the bat. I also do not personally understand the skeleton behind it, which kind of looks like a pickaxe. And I'm not entirely sure that that's important. I didn't have to use it on any other model, but it is what it is. I'm going to continue moving on with what I know I can do. And I'm going to make this look a little bit thicker. So I'm going to go over to the scale, and you see how it wants to scale the whole thing, and I'm going to make it a good bit wider. Yeah, just, more girth. And unfortunately, it's going to make the handle a lot bigger, which I might just have to deal with um, later on, unless I just want to completely redo the entire sword, which I'm not too excited about doing, so I'm just not going to worry about it too much. I am going to make it a little bit thicker so it's not a skinny little thing, and I think that should do it. Um, but yeah, the handle's a little big, so it might look funny when I import it into the game. Well, now we got to figure out how to get it back outside of Blender. Well, in the process, we did do some transformations. So let's go ahead and select the whole thing. And then under here on Object, we're going to go to Apply. And then we're going to apply all transforms. It's just to make sure that everything is just accepted. Then we're going to go to Export and FBX. And that is what Flavor is gonna read. Then we're gonna go to our folder where the SMD file was located. So mod folder, the parts folder, and then it's just gonna be an empty folder because this file doesn't exist yet. And I'm gonna leave it unknown just because this is gonna be the only file, and I know exactly what file this is. All right, so we're gonna leave and then we're gonna see this file right here, which is the FBX file. And if we open it with Paint 3D, it's gonna look like absolute garbage. I personally don't even understand why Paint 3D is so terrible, but we're not gonna need Paint 3D, so screw that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and leave out, and then we're gonna figure out what we need to do for the next step.